guys, so recently there have been quite a few interesting perfume releases from Arab brands, so I decided to update you on the most interesting ones. And if you would like to find out more, make sure to keep on watching. In the description box is going to be all the information, so please check it out. And if you enjoyed this type of content, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. It will really help it to get out there, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you here. And once you're done with that, we can dive right into it. Alrighty, so there are a lot of new releases and I like to update you on them without necessarily smelling them. So this is not going to be a review. We are going to just walk through the most exciting new releases, and today we focus on specifically Arab brands, and you guys know how popular those are. Let me know if you have any favorites from them. And we are gonna start with Paris Cona and their new fig fragrance. And honestly, I'm most curious about this one just because the note of fig is quite rare to find in Arab perfumery. It's green, it's creamy, it can be earthy, but I think in here it's gonna be more lactonic because we got the note of whipped cream together with fig milk. So it's quite unusual and refreshing because normally it's all about oud, amber, sugary thing that is quite typical for our perfumery. But if fig is done right, it can be fresh with a little bit of Mediterranean style. So I think this is gonna be something really nice for warmer days, and fig is definitely one of the notes that I think is quite underrated. So let me know how you feel about it and if you're excited for this new release, because I'm definitely watching this one closely. Alright, next we got Vulcan Bay by the French Avenue, and I kind of like this bottle. I've never smelled anything from this collection, so if you have any experience with it, I would highly appreciate your feedback in the commentary section. And this specific fragrance seems to be one of those pretty popular fruity ones, and the key player in here is of course strawberry. That is definitely very trendy right now. It is popular, and you guys know that I'm still working on my best of episode dedicated to the note of strawberry. By this point, I'm not even sure if you're still excited about it, but it's gonna be a really good one. I'm just waiting for a couple of fragrances to arrive so I can put together a really great list for you. And it can either feel modern and unexpected, or it can turn into the cheap candy real fast, and I don't like that. Although I gotta be honest with you, looking into the notes, it sounds really intriguing because there are a lot of other fruity notes. So it's not just strawberry, which is in the base, which is also strange because it's typically on the top as the fruity note, which is one of the first ones we can actually smell. No, there is blackcurrant, blackberry, bergamot and rosemary in the opening, then a lot of raspberry in the heart with the vodka, with all of the valley with the basil. And I like that contrast of something herbaceous and sweet. I know that Imaginary Authors had a fragrance with almost like piney elements and strawberry that I believe is discontinued. So if you've smelled that one, please let us know how it is. And in the base, then there is peach and strawberry, incense, amber, patchouli, musk and sandalwood. So judging by the notes, I would blind buy this perfume, but once again, I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna be unbalanced, because it's often the case with Arab fragrances. Sometimes there is just something missing, and often it's quality. But in here, it seems like it's a very berry-forward fragrance because they're on the top, in the heart, and also in the base. So this one sounds exciting for sure. It could work out really nicely. And I noticed that it is getting compared to a very expensive fragrance, Pink Boa. And if you are familiar with it, let me know how you like it. And we are moving on to the next double launch from the brand Fragrance World. And this is Initio for her and Initio for him. And I gotta be honest with you, bottle design is pretty clean. It looks lovely. And I'm not quite sure about these fragrances because there is nothing very particular about them, judging by the notes. And I always like to look into the perfume permit because that's kind of like the first thing that might give us a hint how the fragrance will smell. And in these fragrances, everything is so lovely. For example, in the feminine fragrance, there is orange with pear and guess what? strawberry, yes, that's right, jasmine, rose, peach, praline, vanilla, moss, sandalwood, and ambergris. So when I see something like that, I think about Mancera, and I noticed that it is getting compared to one of my favorite fragrances, actually, Barbara Her Elixir, and another fragrance that I don't mind, Mon Paris by Yves Saint Laurent. So if it's gonna be a very forgettable fragrance, I'm not there for it, and I'm not ready to blind buy something that will just collect dust on the shelf. And speaking about the masculine fragrance, well, this probably is gonna be very aromatic because there is lavender, clary, sage, patchouli, amber, musk, neroli, cardamom, apple, bergamot. But I hope it's gonna be more unisex. If so, I would really love it because neroli is one of the greatest fresh floral notes, and combination with apple, once again, it's not that common. So these two might be forgettable and just, you know, unnecessary, but who knows. If you've already smelled these two, please tell us your impressions. And we are moving on to the next fragrance that is actually on my wish list, and I'm thinking about blind buying Royal Blend Sequoia by French Avenue. And if the previous fragrances were I was like kind of the fans, should I get them without smelling first? And this is not what I recommend to do here. I always suggest to sample, to get your hands on the fragrance, go to the shop and spray yourself with it. There is just something about this fragrance, the presentation, I mean, like, bottle is so lovely. This bottle is giving me like very mysterious, very niche and expensive vibe. Let me know if you agree with me, but there is just something very, very nice about it that is just like and so are the notes, and you know that I'm a sucker for them. If something sounds interesting and exciting and teasing to me like this one, I'm like, okay, I'm pulling the trigger. So anyway, there is raspberry, cognac, and liquor. I love boozy perfumes, and if there is raspberry and rose, there is a little chance that it's gonna have a lipstick moment, and I'm all about it. So there is also moss, sandalwood, praline, and oak, which is my favorite woody note. So I will probably blind buy this fragrance. I'm not sure how it's gonna smell. Maybe it is actually similar to that Kilian's Angel Sheer Flanker called Paradise. If you've smelled both and there is a similarity, please let me know, because yeah, I'm very, very curious about it. However, you know, names and notes, they can be misleading, and it's also often the case with Arab fragrances. And there is also not much buzz about this fragrance, which might mean that it is subtle, that it is forgettable, that it's nothing special, it doesn't go viral, so that it's not necessarily concerning to me because I'm not like a big trend girl, but it is very strange because, you know, notes are not that typical and boring. They sound very, very promising. So who knows? If you do, then I would really love your comment down below with feedback and, you know, genuine impression. And we are gonna talk about the last but not least one that sounds absolutely gorgeous and looks fantastic on Lattafa's Instagram channel. With their new release that is called Dynasty, they want to bottle up a regal tea fragrance, and I'm really on the fence about this one, in between, because I love tea perfumes and I like that it's not another green tea leafy one, okay, because we have enough of those. They are nothing super special unless done really well. In here, I believe is rooibos tea, so the rat tea, which is nothing that would be typical and easy to find, so I like that. But they say that it is a combination of something earthy and woody, and typically that's nothing that I personally would wear because I don't like earthy and medicinal elements in perfumes. So they say that it is infused, crowned, and powerful with notes of bergamot, ginger, clary, sage, nutmeg, and raspberry, which I like, but nutmeg can be a little bit much for me. In the middle, there is rooibos tea, once again, like a wrap tea, so probably more texture, nothing green and leafy. Suede, if there is an animalic touch, sign me in. Amberwood, cedarwood, and cashmeran. Now, the thing is, It looks really nice on social media. Probably they use AI, because just check it out. And with Lattafa, it's always hit or miss for me personally. I've already ranked all of my Lattafa perfumes, so if you missed that video, please check it out. And I didn't want to sound critical in this episode, but I really need to be careful with my Arab blind buy. So if it was helpful, interesting, informative for you, I would highly appreciate if you could give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below which new perfume are you excited about. Would you like me to update you on designer new releases? I'd love to do that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any of these future episodes. And if you are interested in Arab perfumery but don't know where to start, I've created a top list of fragrances that I would recommend from every popular Arab brand. So in the description box you'll find more information. Please shop perfumes with my discounts and follow me on my social media. Stay tuned, smell good. If there are any questions left, I'm here to answer them. I'm also open for your requests for future content. So let's chat and have a great day. We'll see you at the next one really soon. Bye guys.